Hello, this is Right Side Trader. Today is March 7, 2025, and this is my weekly market review where I'm reviewing the S&P 500, that's SPY, on a quarterly chart, monthly chart, weekly chart, and a daily chart. This is all for educational purposes only because, as we all know, trading is risky. You can lose money at trading, so please check with your financial advisor. Please check with your significant other and make sure trading is something that is suitable for you. Get educated, get some training, learn how to trade in these volatile markets and all. But let's go ahead and just jump over here to these charts and see what we see and all. Besides this, on this quarterly chart, we're seeing a red quarter now on this quarterly chart. We're still above the pivot. I don't know why I got all these lines on here right now. And this market looks like if we get a confirmation of this, this market, it hasn't slid below 500 yet. So we're still kind of okay looking at the big picture. We might be in a bear market come technical when let's go down to them and when we see it on the monthly chart. But for the big picture, you might be okay, but things definitely are not looking good. Let's go down to this monthly chart and see what we see there. On this monthly chart, this is where, again, we have crossed the 9-10 moving average, so technically we are in a bull market. Let me remove these lines. Remove drawing. Yes. Let me just remove those drawings. Again, if you see my other videos, you know I do some different type trading. So again, I have levels, additional levels marked in the market. Again, we're close below the 10 moving average now. We are technically in a bear market. And again, if we get right now on this quarterly chart, this is the last quarter, we did bounce off a support 1. But the bad thing that's happening, and I see here, is that come next quarter, we got to wait until the end of the month in order to see that. And with just the first week of the month, we may, if we end up opening below this quarterly pivot, we can see this market continuing down. And one of the things I was looking at with one of the other guys, we have been looking at how this market has been going up over the last year. It's been going up with no volume, very low volume and all. So it's only, in his opinion, it looks like maybe only a few stocks been carrying this market up. And now that those few stocks are no longer, in favor based on the things going on in the country, in this market can end up being down from its high right now. We're not even down 100 points. So it's bad, but it's not as bad as it can get. This might just be the start. So be mindful of your trading plans, be mindful of your trading strategies, and trade accordingly. Let's go ahead and go down to this weekly chart and see what we see here. On this weekly chart, the warning signs were given here. This market was chopping, great trading for me, going sideways. It gave us a bearish, engulfing at the top. Then I said we got a confirmation. We got not followed through. And the thing is, now we're getting a bounce near the 50 moving average where I say that was maybe our bounce point. The thing is, all along, we haven't gotten a bounce. We haven't gotten below the 50. But if this thing ends up being below the 50, that's where some of the big money, they tend to want to support it here, or this is where they just throw their hands up and give up and really see this thing scream to the downside. So be careful, be careful, be careful. Again, it will show up here on the chart. This is a nice push back here, but that was a nice push back there. That was a nice push back there. And this thing has continued making lower highs and lower lows. So be careful about what you're doing if you're trying to get long. Don't just buy any old bottom. Based on your trading strategy, it should show you when your bottom has been reached. But let's go down to the daily noise and wrap this on up. On this daily noise, you can see, this thing gave us, let me just zoom in right here. We don't need to even go that far back. It gave us a bearish harami at the top with confirmation, and then all it has been doing is just going down. It never gave us any kind of, right here, it gave you a higher high, but a red higher high with a lower low. So again, this thing has been showing you that it wants to go down. Just like last week, I thought I had got something in the middle of the week. This week, again, we got something like in the middle of the week. But then come the following days, we end up with lower lows and lower highs, lower lows and lower highs. This is just showing that this market is continually downtrending. So don't get fooled by anything that's going on out there thinking things are at the bottom. It may be, but be careful, be careful, be careful. Just keep your stops in place at this time if you decide to buy, because again, this market is sliding, and that's what we see. And that's all I really want to share at this time. This is Right Side Trader. Hope this has been helpful, and I'll talk to you guys next week. Hope you have a great week. Have a great weekend, and I'll talk to you later. Have a good one. Bye.